All right, guys, welcome to our Monday night PS call. I'm going to make this very brief because we have a Diesel Nation call afterwards, but welcome. I'm going to do some recognition because you guys are seriously killing it. So with sponsoring, I did 7 people so far this year, but it only showed 1 so far from this past week. But it was really 3. That would be 3 because I did 2 today. Susan Antoinez 1, Shannon Leach 1, Summer Alvarez 1, Madison Green 1, Jordan Waters 2, Christina Douglas 2, and Sarah Norman 2. Success Club, I'm at Success Club 20. Tanny is at 8, Shannon Leach is at 10, Farron is at 21, Simone is at 6, Paul is at 14, Christina Douglas 13, Susan 7, Sarah 6, Jamie 8, Madison 8, and Rebecca 6. Way to go, guys. And those are just the people who hit Success Club. And then I said sponsor before that, but there are so many at Success Club 3 and 4. If you did it once, you could do it again. And I know you got a message from me today saying, don't let this go. You know, you did it before. You could do it again. You just got to put yourself out there and, invite and be proof of the products and personal development. So our topic tonight is sponsoring. And this is one of my favorite topics because I love recruiting. I love saying sponsor because I feel like recruiting is like, but I mean, regardless, sponsoring recruiting, you've got to get this down pat. This has to be a goal every single week for you to move this business forward. And a lot of people kind of become a hermit and kind of cringe when they hear sponsor or recruit. And honestly, guys, once you have confidence and belief in yourself and you get comfortable with doing this, you're going to see fireworks in your business. And I know I did for me once I just started sharing my story and putting it out there. And I have 4 awesome tips for you tonight on sponsoring. So this is the key, guys. I analyzed every top coach when I first started. I did crazy research and fanatics. That's where I came up with that name because I'm a research fanatic, but I did my research, guys. You know what they do? They sponsor coaches and they get Success Club. That is their job, okay? That is the key to success here. You've got to get better at it always. I'm always a work in progress. I'm always learning. I'm always on YouTube looking up videos just to, maybe find a little nugget here and there. And we got to get better and we got to do better. So you're going to have, customers, you're going to have challengers, you're going to have followers, you're going to have coaches, guys, and even if they're discount coaches, they're going to be curious on what you're doing, okay? You're going to be so shocked that these people, they all want to know what it is you do as a coach, and maybe some of you have not come out of the closet yet, right? You're just sharing your fitness and your health and your meals, and you really don't talk about coaching much. Well, from an outsider point of view, excuse me, as an outsider point of view, they're just seeing you as somebody that's just working really hard on their health and fitness. And, I did that in the beginning until I really started to express what this opportunity can provide, what it can really do to change your life and how it was changing my life and sharing success stories. So you just got to put it out there, I think. And you got to have confidence in it. And that comes with experience. It comes with practicing. It comes with falling on your face. It comes with people saying no. It comes with failure. And personal development really helps you through this process. But you're going to be shocked because the people that have joined me on this journey, a lot of you guys have said no to me. A lot of you guys probably watched from the beginning, like, what does she do? And what is she doing? And you got to know there's a lot more people out there that are very curious as to what you are doing. So I have 4 tips. Number 1 is you got to run challenge groups, right? Of course, that's going to bring Success Club. And you're going to hear me say Success Club a lot, but that's the goal here is running a challenge. That's our bread and butter every single month. And so you've got to get in a routine of this. And you got to help people get results. And that starts with the very basic every single month, right? Because that's going to bring in the people that we are going to have to present this awesome opportunity to. So, they become advocates and, they want to start sharing and referring people the same way that you guys joined, right? You fell in love with what we have and you want to share it, but it goes a little bit beyond that. And so how do you find challengers? Well, you've got to share your, your challenge for the month. You got to ask, and you got to start sharing and not selling. And so, how does this work, guys? You got to share your story. We got to get really good at sharing your story. And so in the beginning, I felt like I wasn't a good writer, and I feel I still got to work on my grammar. I know that, I think Susan, I'm like, I need help with my grammar. And she said, teachers still need help too. But get good at sharing your story. Whether it's perfect or not, it's never going to be perfect. As long as it's done and you put it out there, that's how we're going to attract people to us. And you could share your story with your challenge group invite. Why did you become a coach? Add that into your posts, and that goes with your story. We become a vehicle, guys. And I love that Bonnie Eagle said that on the National Wake Up Call. If you have not listened to that, I highly recommend that you go back and listen to it. We become this vehicle to help other people get to where they want to go, and it helps us get to where we want to go. And so challengers are key to this business. It helps others do what we did, and it's really, really simple. And I think we complicate this, and it has to be so perfect and look pretty, and all the details have to be there before we really fully put out our challenge group. But you just got to go and share your story, share your challenge group. You got to share that fire and that passion and that intensity, that you first felt in the beginning, and just share. And that is sharing. That's not selling. And that fear, I think, will go away once you become comfortable with sharing your monthly challenge group and your story every single month. And it's going to inspire so many other people to want to make a change in their life. So number one is challenge groups. That is what's going to bring people in to even present this to them. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Number two is you have to use your Facebook, guys, like a sneak peek. And I'm starting to do this every single day, and I love it. Like, I'm in love with this concept. And again, Bonnie Eagle talks about this. She's the one who came up with this, and it's so true. And I've been doing this ever since I started, sharing my life and my story and just about this opportunity in every single way, but I'm more so sharing it in the past couple of months like a sneak peek, okay? So think of all the type of, reasons why people, give you objections and they say no. Well, we are going to address them on our sneak peek. So if you want to go back to even my Facebook and kind of scroll through the post, I have, put out objections and address them. I have put out misconceptions, and through my post, I have started addressing the ones that I've been hearing every single week, and it makes total sense, and more people seem to be attracted to that. And so when I talk to them, it's just more of a smooth conversation because they already are understanding and grasping the conversation, or understanding the idea of what exactly we do here. So I love this concept. Another thing is write down a list of the type of people that you want to attract into this business, and speak to those people in your post. So it is like a sneak peek. You are drawing in the type of people you want to attract. So for me, I talk a lot about moms and, maybe single moms, or moms that are working, or just any, it doesn't have to be a mom, any working women that is trying to get ahead in life, or wants more for their life, or is dreaming one day to be a stay-at-home mom, or, provide for their family. I'm speaking to those people because I once was that person. I am that person, so I can relate to those people. And this honestly makes so much sense. You just got to write it down. I think it'll be so much easier if you just put pen to paper and you just write it all out. Write down every single type of person you want to attract, hang it up, and then when you start to write your post, let me speak to these people that I really want to bring into this business. I hope that makes sense, guys, but it's like crystal clear in my head. And you have to lay it all out there. So another thing she said is addressing the fears that you had before you joined. So what are the fears? Having to pay for the Shakeology every month. I know that was a big fear for me because we didn't have the money. Another fear was making the time for this. I addressed that objection today in one of my posts. It was the first post that I did. So go take a look at that. What are some other fears that you had, that you weren't going to succeed in this? How would you address that? well, I'm going to work really hard at this. I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to be determined. And you show that through your health and fitness posts. You could kind of add that little fear into your health and fitness posts. So there's so many objections that you can address. What are your favorite parts of this business that you love? There are so many favorites. I feel like I could scream it up on the rooftops all day and people just would get so annoyed at me. And I know I have annoyed tons of people. I just don't care. But what are your favorite parts of this business, guys? Write it out. Write another list of what are your favorite parts? Why are you a coach? And share that. I think we are not getting that message across to people as to why you are a coach. Why are you doing this? So it's just coming off to people like we are salespeople, because it's like, here, I'm drinking my shake and I'm working out, but why are you doing this? It's very confusing to a lot of people, I think. And once we share our why, once we share, or address the objections, once we share why we love this, once we share, we can provide a residual income, which is freedom, and share that we have a solution to all of this. So there's a disconnect that you guys aren't doing. And I know I hold myself back sometimes, but there's no reason to hold yourself back. Think of it like this. It's a disservice for you to not share this amazing, incredible opportunity that has changed thousands of lives. So, it's not necessarily, the sneak peek, like a big join my team and, here's a sneak peek coming up or a live call. It's just another way to kind of like hone in and dig a little bit deeper into the opportunity without being like, join my team, and people still don't understand that. So, write down your favorite successes also that you have in this business or you've seen in this business. What coaches have had awesome success that you want to share, or what, before and after pictures are awesome, like the transformation. Share that. Share about the community that you're a part of. Share about the trips, the incentives. There is so much to share about this opportunity. Like I said, I could talk all day long about it, but I think if you write it down, you can really see it. So write down all the objections that you hear, right? Just start writing it down. Just in case you feel like you're having a mind blank and you want to write a post, well, you can go to this. Opportunity posts. Share your favorite parts of the business, share favorite successes, share successes in the team, what fears you had before joining. I love all of this, and I literally got it from Bonnie Eagle and the National Wake Up Call. I love it. Also, you can go to YouTube and search coaching opportunity, right, on YouTube. And there are hundreds and thousands of coaches that come up from them sharing. So you can get so many ideas. It's just a matter of you being very resourceful and you actually going and being the resource. Things will flow easier, like I said, because you are addressing all these things and people are being more exposed. So GoPro, I always relate back to that book. Most people need 4 to 6 exposures. And most of the time, if people are saying no, they just have not been exposed enough. And as you know, no does not mean no, it means not right now. So your job is to expose people more. And this opportunity is something that we got to keep exposing people. And I've been working currently with so many people that are interested. I mean, I have at least 20 people on my prospect list, at least at least 20 that are inquiring about the coaching opportunity at this moment. But it keeps straggling along because they need more information. I could tell it's like they need to be exposed more. And the only way is me doing it on my timeline without spamming them in a personal message. So that's why it's so critically important to keep on addressing all of the coaching, topics on your timeline. I love that. Okay, the third one is don't wait for people to come to you. A lot of times, excuse me, I think coaches they're great at posting. A lot of you guys are phenomenal at social media. You're getting better, you're learning, but you post and then it's like you're just sitting there waiting. Oh, let me just wait till somebody messages or comments or messages me. And you're going to be waiting forever. That's not how this business is. You literally have to go and invite one-on-one. In the beginning, I used to just do like invite to the opportunity in a challenge group, and I would get crickets. It's more personal if you do like a personalized message, if somebody shows interest and you keep exposing them, like challengers, you know, that has to be a personal invite about their journey, their Shakeology, their fitness journey. And so you could slowly bring in the opportunity, but it has to be specialized and personalized to them. Prospects, right, from your timeline. You can, personally invite these people that look like they're already doing what we're doing. I know if I see people that are in CrossFit, or people that go to Orange Theory, or people that are starting to eat healthy or start a workout regimen, or ones that are talking about it and already showing their meals, I'm like, oh my gosh, you would make an amazing coach. You do what I do, and you could be getting paid. And they're like, really? And they're kind of like stumped, I think, as to what do we do? And so that's where me sharing on my timeline, they're being exposed, and then I'm starting to share my story in that personal message with them. So it's me going to them. But you always want to be forming them too. You don't want to just be like, oh my gosh, you've got to join this amazing opportunity. And so I baby step people also into this, guys, and I call it a preferred coach now. I love that Shannon Leach calls it that. So instead of just a discount coach, I'm calling it a preferred coach. So when a challenger is ready for a discount, right? They're ready to rock and roll. They're doing great with the challenge and Shakeology. I'm like, you can become a preferred coach. And it even sounds better, I think. You can get a discount on it, and it's just, you're reaping the benefits of the discount, and you're a preferred coach. Let's see. Add to your master contact list. I'm just constantly adding all those prospects that maybe showed interest in the opportunity and my challenge group. I mean, I work off this big prospect list every single day. This is like my work when I sit down for my power hour. I'm not scrolling Facebook. I'm not doing unrelated business activities. I'm working off this prospect list for sponsoring our topic and my challenge groups getting success clubs. So those are really the only two main things I work on when I really sit down to work this business. But getting back to don't wait for people to come to you, guys. Facebook groups. I saw an image, I think Christina posted it from the wall into her PS group, and I am going to share with you really quick because, I mean, these two images are phenomenal, and I think you gotta see it. So let me screen share. We have 10, 15 more minutes. How do I screen share? Here we go, screen share. I couldn't find it. Here we go. Let's see. Here, can you guys see it? Let me make it bigger. Okay. Do I still have you guys? Yeah, you do. Okay, so, if you guys could see this, how to add friends on Facebook, and I'm gonna add this to my PS group. I love this. This is another way to form people and to expand your network. And I'm working a lot with my Diamond and Star Diamond coaches on their advertising and marketing plan, because it's so important after about a year or 2 years into this business that you start thinking about your cold market, because you've already kind of tapped into your warm market. Now you've got to work with a cold market. But as a new coach starting out, or maybe one that's a little seasoned, I would encourage you to start doing this now. Start thinking about, you've got to expand, right? The power of 3, you've got to expand every day. But this is another great way to do that, is Facebook groups. And this has helped my business grow tremendously. If you don't want to put too much time into a like page right now, I've gotten to tons of hair groups. But write them down. Be specific on what you like. I mean, you are a unique, talented, creative person, just being you. And you have so many attributes and qualities that you love, right? That nobody else has. And so what are some things that you're passionate about? Write them down and get so specific. So for me, I thought I could connect with a lot of women in hairstyling groups. And so I have 3 groups that I'm a part of, and there's thousands of women in these groups. I'm also a part of runner groups. When I was training for my half marathon, I mean, geez, I wanted awesome tips. And I have not mentioned Beachbody at all in these groups, at all. I am just simply, kind of stalking and posting questions and getting people engaged. After I finished my half marathon, I posted a picture and I got tons of likes and comments, and it was like, wow, I'm just gonna form people here. But guess what? Not everyone's gonna join a runner group or a hairstyling group, right? You gotta get specific on what you like. I mean, look, golden retriever. Do you have a golden retriever? Or do you love them? I know maybe it's not like the funnest thing to talk about, maybe a golden retriever, but guess what? It's a little avenue to start new conversations, talk to new people. You never ever know who is going to bring you, you know, or who's going to come to you in this for this opportunity. You don't know who you're going to be connected with. So join Facebook groups, guys. And if you see that there are tons of coaches in one, I wouldn't waste your time, because there are definitely some salesy coaches out there, and I don't know, to me, it just feels weird being a part of a group with a lot of coaches, ones that I'm trying to, you know, work in and start relationships. So find groups that coaches are not in there. And if you're going to friend people, be very classy about it and first start a relationship with them and some type of interaction. And then make sure they're not friends with any coaches, because I don't know, I kind of feel like, you know, weird about that. I'm very big on integrity, and I don't want to work with anyone that's already working with somebody else. So the funnel, okay, of the cold market, I love this concept. And I was trying to explain it to Madison on our team, but I couldn't think, I wanted the image. And Lindsay Matway was talking about this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've seen this somewhere. And Desiree posted in our diamond page, and I'm like, I got to talk about this really quick. A lot of you guys don't understand this funnel, right? Think of this funnel as a coaching funnel. It starts at the top, right? We are forming people, we're building relationships, we're getting to know people, and that is by us putting ourselves out there with content on social media. It's like our little avenue and way to open up, and it's a door to bring people into us, is putting ourselves out there, right? And then you got to add value to your friend's page, right? You got to like their stuff, comment, show interest in their life. And then after you start building relationships with this cold market, you want to start giving them value. So invite to, say, a free group. This is how I really built my business, is opening it up to those free, opening up the free groups and attracting new people in to give them something, so they don't think I'm just out for their money. And it's been a game changer in my business. Okay, so after you get these people, you're slowly getting them down this funnel. Invite to your challenge group and to the opportunity once they continue to show interest in this, right? And then you work them into a discount coach, and then bam, they're a coach. That's how a lot of you guys and I have connected, is going through this tunnel. And it's the coolest analogy. I love it. And a lot of times, if you're not putting yourself out there, you're not expanding your network, it's going to be hard to continually have people go down this funnel, okay? And keep our business having momentum, right? We need momentum in this business. And so this funnel helps that. I mean, right now I'm forming people. Right now I have people at the very top, and I'm building relationships with people. I'm at the start of conversations, but yet I have a free group right now open that I'm constantly adding people to give value, people that I'm just starting to form, so they don't think that I want Success Love or I want their commission. And then I have people that have already gone down this funnel. Well, I am inviting to my challenge group. Right now there's people who have third-party tools in their messages, and they're in the process of being exposed and educated on what exactly I do. And then I have tons of people that want to do this opportunity that I am just waiting, for them to be exposed more, because they've been sitting on my friends list for a really long time. And then coach. I've been adding tons of coaches. So I want you to grasp this concept of the funnel of the cold market. If you're constantly working this funnel, guys, you are never going to dry up of people. And that is one of the misconceptions of coaching, is, am I going to run out of people? You're never going to run out of people, ever. I promise you. I've been in this 3 years. And by continually working this funnel, I am never going to run out of people. And it's also a mindset. I'm not going to run out of people, because I know I'm going to work this and it's never going to dry up. So you got to also address that objection, right? That is like the number one objection besides money, I think. Sorry, I'm very congested. Okay, so let me stop screen sharing. I'm going to share with you guys those images, because they are like gold. Okay, so the fourth one, guys, is sneak peek and live calls invite. I think you do have to do some type of call to action. You can piggyback off me if you're not a diamond coach. If you are a diamond, I highly recommend that you start thinking about doing your own sneak peek videos, right? People want to join this opportunity, not for me. They want to join because of you, because they've been seeing you put your life and story out there and seeing your story. So if you're a diamond, this is a little push. Get out of your comfort zone, because nothing grows in the comfort zone, and start writing out your story. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get on a piece of paper or get in your notes pad. But you want to plan for this, guys. So once a month, I run a sneak peek. I usually do it the first of the month, but the month of March, I'm going to be changing up and trying Melanie Mitro's advertising marketing plan. I'm going to be doing it the third week of the month. So you'll see, I'm going to do a calendar, and it's all going to be planned out, so you can start inviting to that early on and promoting it. But once a month, I do a sneak peek, and for the month of March, I'm going to be doing a live question and answer opportunity call after the sneak peek is done. Just kind of like a live call to switch it up a little bit. But you want to plan for this. Get a little nice image from PicMonkey, right? Who we are, what we do. I mean, it's already in our Fit Fanatics. You can go in the photos and grab it and put your picture on the other side, and start sharing the opportunity. Once a month, do a big call to action for this. Like, hey, my team is doing a sneak peek, and there's going to be a live question and answer at the end of it. I'd love to have you, so you can see what exactly this business could do, what it has done for me, and what it has done for so many other people. So remember that the third week of every month, I'm going to be doing that, and you can, add your prospects. If you're a diamond and you're still going to be working on it, you could still add to it. I'm not totally shutting the door on you. I just want you to become a stronger, better leader, and that is what my coach did for me. So this is just a big call to action. I think it's so important to put out something like this once a month, because some people like that. They like a little like, oh my gosh, last minute, I want to get in the sneak peek, and I'll always do like, maybe the night before, like doors are closing, our 3-day sneak peek is starting tomorrow. So this is another great way to kind of reel those people in that are interested in the opportunity from you exposing them. I know it's a lot of information, guys, and it doesn't happen overnight, building a team, but that's the goal here. If you want to build a long-term income, a stable income, consistent, it really starts with Success Club and growing your team of coaches. So that needs to become our culture in this team, and that's why I'm doing calls every Monday night to just kind of like go over it, strategize, give you new ideas. So to close out, because Diesel Nation call is starting in a couple minutes, don't wait for the success. Dish out what you've been given. And like I said, it's a disservice not to share this awesome opportunity. Don't overthink it. This business does not play favorites. You don't have to know everything. You just have to go. Done is better than perfect. Bonnie Eagle said that on the National Wake Up Call. I love it. Get it done. So done is better than perfect. I don't know about you blues, because I know I have so many blues on this team because I'm a blue. I seem to attract that. And for me, I feel like it has to be so perfect before I put it out there, or I don't want to put it out. And I had to like let that go early on in this business and realize it's never going to be perfect. My grammar is not going to always be perfect. I'm going to really try and read over it 10 million times, but sometimes you just got to put it out there. Don't trap someone else's destiny in your mouth. Whoa, I was blown away when I heard that on the National Wake Up Call. Don't trap someone else's destiny in your mouth. That is so, so, so true. I love that. I hope this call was beneficial to you guys. If you have any questions, you can always ask them the PS page. This was recorded. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to jump on the Diesel Nation call to also take notes for that. And I want you to get on it also. The leaders from our team that were qualified for the New Leader Conference, they're sharing all the tips from Melanie Mitro to Bonnie Eagle to Michelle Myers. And I don't know if you've seen Susan and Shanna and Demetria from our team. I mean, they were blown away. So get on that call, guys, and there's going to be a big announcement on it. And I want to talk to you. If that's something that you feel strongly about, that you want to move your business forward at lightning speed, let's talk, because there's a really, really big training coming up in February for it. So anyways, guys,